Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a quick little video to help you with multiplying values with decimals where both factors have decimals in them. As a quick review for vocabulary, factors of course are the two numbers that you multiply together. For example, 2 times 4, 2 is a factor, 4 is a factor. 2 times 4 are factors. Your final answer in multiplication is the product. So today I'm just going to show you 3 quick examples of multiplying where both factors that you multiply have decimals in them. You'll notice something right off the bat, that when you multiply values with decimals, you do not need to line up your decimal points. You do not need to line up your place values. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You don't have to do it. So I'm going to be super fast here to get you kids moving along. What I like to do is, before I do any multiplication with decimals, is just do some quick estimating, rounding, and mental math. So for example, 3 6/10 would round to 4, so I'm just going to stick that in my head. And 4 2/10 would round to 4. So I know 4 times 4 in my head is 16. I'm just going to write that down here really quickly. So my final product when I do my multiplication should be close to 16. So if I get, for example, something like 160, I know somewhere my multiplication is wrong, or my placement of my decimals is wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and do my multiplication. The most important thing, thumbs up, the most important thing you must know is, honestly, don't worry about the decimals right now. Seriously, pretend they're not even there. So for example, standard algorithm for multiplication. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. Place value holder. Oh, look at him, how cute. I like to cross that out. Cross that out. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. These are my partial products, you recall. Add up your partial products. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Carry the 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. 1. So now if I stop right there, you'll see that my product right now is 1,512. But wait a minute, my mental math and estimation and rounding said my final product should be close to 16. So here's how we fix that. I like to put my pencil on the decimal point and circle any digits after the decimal point in all of your factors. So you'll see that I circled 2 digits. So I'm going to go ahead and put my pencil right here and just go 1, 2, and that's where I'm going to place my decimal. And you'll see my final product, 15 12/100ths, is pretty close to 16. So 16, 15, pretty close. I'm going to do this one over here. You'll notice again that my decimals are not lined up, my place values are not lined up, but you don't have to worry. Seriously, just be happy. That's why I love multiplication. I love multiplication. Anyway, I like to just go ahead, pretend there are no decimals there, don't worry about it. I'm going to do mental math really quickly. 3 62/100ths is going to round up to 4. 3 2/10ths is going to round just to 3, so 4 times 3 is 12. So my final product should be close to 12. I always like to do that. So my final product better be close to 12. If it's not, I did something wrong. So just do your multiplication, standard algorithm like normal. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 6 is 12. Carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. Place value holder. Cross that off. Cross that off. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 6 is 18. Carry the 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. You'll recall these are our what? Partial products. You got it. So just add up the partial products. Now if you look, right now, I have 11,584, but wait a minute, my final product better be close to about 12. So here's what I do. Put my pencil on the decimal point, circle all the digits after the decimal point. Decimal point, circle all the digits. And you'll notice 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put my pencil right here and go 1, 2, 3. And lo and behold, my final answer, my final product is 11 584 thousandths. Well, 11 584 thousandths would actually round up to 12. And of course, 11 is close to 12. So you can see that my final product is close to my mental math and my estimation. Look at this next one here. Again, don't worry about the decimal. Just do standard algorithm. The decimals do not have to be lined up. I'll do it again. Oh, I love multiplying with decimals. Anyway, let's use some mental math. So 14 and 2/10 would round to 14. 3 and 67/100 would round to 4. So I need to do 14 times 4 in my head. I could do repeated addition. Boom, 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 boom would be 56. My final answer should be close to 56. Should be. And if you don't believe me, you can always do scratch paper, right? So couldn't you just, I'll see if I can find some scratch paper. Can't find any scratch paper. Anyways, I could always do 14 times 4 if I need it. Scratch paper. 4 is 16. 4, 5, 56. Yep. So again, don't be afraid to use scratch paper. So all I did is I rounded this to a whole number, 14. I rounded this to a whole number, 4. My final product should be close to 56. So forget about the decimals. Let's just do standard algorithm for multiplication. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 1 more is 29. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 2 more is 9. Place value holder, going to cross that out. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 more is 25. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 2 more is 8. I'm going to cross those out. Now I need to do 2 place value holders, because I'm going to go ahead and start my 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. Add up my partial products. 4, 9, 10, 11, carry the 1. 10, and I know that's 11, so that's going to be 21. Adding up in my head, mental math. If you need to, just use scratch paper. Adding those up, that's 10, plus 2 more, that's 12. 4 plus 1 is 5. Again, if you're having trouble with mental math, just use scratch paper, no problem. So if you look, my final product right now is 52,114, but holy schmoly, my estimation better be close to 56, approximately. Well, pencil on your decimal point, circle all the digits after the decimal point. Pencil on the decimal point, circle all the digits. Make sure you find out how many digits are after the decimal points in each of your factors. So we have 1, 2, 3 place values. 1, 2, 3. So my final product is 52 and 114 thousandths, which is pretty close to 56. Again, it doesn't have to be super close, but a good mental math, it should be close to 56. And, you know, that's not too far away. It's much closer than 52,114. So there we go. When you have two factors that have decimals in them, please don't worry about lining up your decimals. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You don't have to do it. I pretend there's no decimal, do all my standard algorithm for multiplication, find my final product, go and circle all the digits after the decimal, and just count them up, 1, 2, 3 digits. So you're going to move your decimal 1, 2, 3 places. 2 digits, move your decimal 1, 2 places. 3 digits after the decimal, 1, 2, 3. Also, mental math and rounding to the nearest whole number really helps out too. I want to stop right there. I don't want to take too long for this quick little mini video. I hope this helps you. Remember, multiplying factors where you have decimals in both of your factors. Good luck and enjoy.